Good morning. It is Sunday, March 30th, 2025. And I decided to come on down to Hummocks Trail. Hike over towards Johnson Ridge Observatory like I did Thanksgiving last year. But, I don't know if I'm going to do all of it. It's beautiful down here. 2 hours. Just took me just over 2 hours to get here from Puyallup, from home. So I'm gonna do the hummock and then boundary there a little bit, and then go just anywhere from 5 to 10 miles. Last time I was here, I only saw one person. There's about a half dozen vehicles, including mine now. And I saw 50 elk on video cross right in front of me, right at the end of the half-mile hummock here. So, anyway, Mount Saint Helens is looking beautiful on the drive in. I've seen Mount Rainier this morning, Mount Saint Helens, and then the top of Mount Adams. On the drive up here. So yeah, 3 volcanoes in 2 hours. Not bad considering how the weather normally is, but yeah, so I come out here and get me some exercise. I just love these hummocks. Don't know if y'all know about these hummocks here, and there comes spring and summer when it's warmer. But even right now, you can tell there's a lot more vegetation and a lot more water in here. That's why it's able to provide sustained life year round. It's kind of a refuge from the, when we get out of Hummock and we're just around where you see where everything was scorched earth 45 years ago now. Yeah. We hear that wind. Gosh, that wind is loud, and it's like literally traveling through these trees, through these ridges, like surround sound. How the wind, just the sound of it travels. I don't know if that was on video or not. It's pretty cool. See, look at all these little ponds and mountain blocks fill a valley. That is true. So yeah, get out here, get some exercise. 2025, make this year you start living better. You decide you want to live longer. That's for me. I want to live as long as I can. I'm 51. I ain't gonna lie. If I knew I was gonna live this long, I would have took better care of myself. So I promise you, it's not the years, it's the mileage. Although I've slowed down a lot considering all the stupid stuff I did when I was in my youth. I'm glad I don't have social media. When I was a kid, I've been canceled thousands of times over. Wouldn't have cared either. Shoot. All the stupid, ignorant stuff I did. I survived the stupidity of my youth. There's a dark pond down there. Hear the trees whispering. Oh man, it's pretty cool. I always bring protection too. Got my knifola and my pistola. Better to have them, not need it not have it. I can see a little peak of her. Man, the clouds look pretty gnarly around her too. Like I said, when she blew 44 years ago, I was 7, and that's still Now to this day, it's a core memory for me. Probably one of the earliest, world kind of events, major events, disasters, whatever you want to call it. Oh yeah, look at the ducks over there. I can get them on video. Oh, yeah. How y'all doing? Oh. Saw a bald eagle on the way in. Oh yeah, and there's the old beaver tree down there. The beavers, they are nature's engineers. Lots of respect for animals like that. Wolves too. A keystone species. Respect the keystone species. Respect Mother Nature. You gotta find a way to coexist. That's why I'm taking, all my plans for the future I have, regarding getting, for my, sustainability, being able to live a comfortable life, peaceful, simple, easy life without any reliance from anybody, even the government, even utilities, even the banks. Well, that's why, I'm doing all this, not just for me, but for my son and then his, family down the road there, if and when the time comes. That'd be on him. But, I'm going to live as free as possible. I'm not giving up any rights. Quite contrary, I'm taking my rights back. There's some more ducks. A bunch of them out there. Nice. But, I own my land outright. Taxes, $25 a year for 19 acres. Can't beat that at all. Good luck. Like I said, that's nothing at all. And got my own water source. Plus I'm on a mountaintop. Got all the wind and solar that I want. So yeah, I don't need utilities. So I won't need a mortgage. I'm paying cash to build my house. Yeah, so. Oh wow, there's some more out there. Pretty cool. Oh, it's the same one, duh. Watch where I'm going here. But now it's, about that way. Guess what? I'm not using utilities. I got my own utilities. I will be self-sustaining. And it'll be that way for permanent. Because I won't be hooked up to any utilities, won't have to be. If you do it right, plan good enough, you prepare, and then you build it, execute it. And then yeah, I'm going to be able to live pretty comfortably in the modern age, but yet be able to self-sustain. Oh, it's so cool through here. I can't wait to come back here when it's all like during the summertime and it's all just greenery everywhere. This is so weird being so where you can see everything, because all these ferns will be back up at attention. Oh my goodness, look at that paw print. Holy smokes. Wow, I'll try to give that a little perspective. Ooh. I don't know where it left at. I'm going to definitely keep a weathered eye out. Gotta watch my six for sure. If it's a mountain lion, well, not to take care of it. If it's a bear, well, let's just say I hope I'm still as good of a shot as I once was. Got the knife as a backup, but oh man, I love these hummocks here. So this will be all just filled with greenery everywhere. Wow, I hear the wind. If you listen to the wind, you can hear them play. Oh, shooting star, bad company. Yeah. Man, oh man. This is one of my favorite trails. Oh, the bird sounds nice. Love hiking this. Just a Hummocks to Boundaries, 2.5 miles. So it's not bad. As you can see, it's got a little bit of elevation here and there, but not terrible. And it's, like I said, you can hear the wind once I get out of these hummocks. It's going to be all pretty windy then. Oh man, but yeah, I'm gonna do this, stay tonight in Castle Rock. And I don't know, depending on how I feel after hiking today, probably end up going to, in the morning, driving over maybe to Mount Adams and getting on the Pacific Crest Trail for just a little bit. Get some video of it. Oh, Gular Ice Cave again. Might as well go and do Gular. Oh wow, I hear the wind over here. Dang, gone it. Let's get a good view up here. You know, head around south of Mount Saint Helens here. Wow. There, I was talking about that wind. Alright. Yeah, I didn't have to wear my jacket, or I just wear my jacket, not my coat today. I'm glad. Oh, nice. Look down there. You hate to fall down that. You can see there's erosion going on. Stay away from that for sure. Oh, but yeah, I'm warming up here. It's in close to 50 here now, I guess. That wind's kind of a little choppy, obviously. But it's slowly warming up here. And I don't have squat to do next 3 days off. And then I fly back home after that for 16 days. Visit with family. And so I'm looking forward to that. It's been 6 months. Thankful that I'm able to take off 4 weeks a year. You know, I'm not working myself to death anymore. No, it's all about moderation, about being comfortable. I'm comfortable, very comfortable. Could it be better? Could always be better. But guess what? It could always be worse. I ain't trying to compare myself to anybody else. All I'm trying to do is live my best life possible by my standards and my rules and my morals and my values. I don't care about anybody else in this world. I don't care what anybody thinks. Nobody knows what's best for me but me. I'm not listening to anything politicians say, anybody says. When you got all the answers to your life, you don't go seek them from anybody else. That's about as simple as I can break it down. I wasn't always this way. Hey, 5 years ago, I was a lost soul like everybody else. Just going along. Trying to go forward, but just running in quicksand. Finally broke free. Like I said, ooh, scat. I walk my own path. You know, alone. Oh, here we go, coming out of the hummock. Let's see if she's lifting up her skirt for us to see. Come on, Helens. But live your best life possible. You know, be happy. Every day you're not happy, that's one less day, it's gone. You won't ever get it back. So I never in my days mad, ticked. I pretty much eliminated all the stress from my life. You know, even work, stress has gotten a lot better. I've had to work on that myself. You know, just can't be consumed by all the outside stuff. You know, I still hold myself to a higher standard, but I'm not as, you know, critical on myself. I'm trying not to be as critical of others. That's just an uphill battle, but hey, the battle I shall still fight. Ooh, that wind ain't playing. Oh, wow. Now, here we go. This right here is why I love coming here. Oh my goodness. Work our way around for the money shot. Well, wow. Look at that. But dip me in chocolate and call me the Easter Bunny. Shoo, buddy. Look at that. It's almost like an eruption. Better not be. Travel hogs here. You better hold off on that crap for other people. I will not be done in by no volcano. I don't think so, Scooter. Man, it is beautiful. I forgot how far is that? Is it even on there? Nope. Oh yeah, it's four miles, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. Man, you zoom in on that a little. There we go. Sorry about the wind. Take it up with Mother Nature. Or God, if that's your thing. Yeah. Or shit in the other hand. Tell me which one fills up faster. Alright. So you can see where the trail goes up over there. Man, look at the trees and you hear them. Trying to keep some of it there. Kind of regret not wearing my beanie now. Instead of just wearing my hat. But at least I got something on my head. And get on over here, look up, see. Yeah, I believe last time I saw, I don't know, 50 herd. I got a whole herd, at least 50 deep of elk, coyote, a couple of mountain goats, and one human. Already today I saw a bald eagle and a couple of deer. And I hope not to repeat like last time when I left here Thanksgiving. Oh, I smacked a deer right in the clouds, coming through the clouds, coming down the mountain. There was two of them. Missed the first one, then missed the second one. It sucked. I wanted to put it out as misery, but then I was like, well, if I popped a shot off there, and I was worried about a rock slide or avalanche. So it was out of the road at that point, so I just left it be. Like I said, it was Thanksgiving. Who was I gonna call? There wasn't nobody at the visitor center. This was like 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, something like it was late. I was pulled over 5 minutes, not a single vehicle come by. So then I said, all right, well, don't know what happened. Oh, man, look at that. Yeah, I just did this on a whim yesterday at work. Yesterday afternoon, early, after I got back from lunch, I was thinking about what I was going to do. And then bam. It was supposed to be snowy at Mount Rainier, and I was like, I did that last weekend. Wow. That's so cool. But yeah, balance your work and life. When you're young, yeah, go ahead and earn that money. There's nothing wrong with that. When you get older, but you got to be sure to breathe. Let your body recover. You know, we're not machines. We're not cyborgs. So, you know, don't get me wrong, I try to be as efficient and as possible at work, but I promise I'm away from work, I don't think about anything else. Hang on, y'all. Alright, I was talking to that gentleman there. He didn't see anything up here. He said the trail looks good, except for the wind. He didn't go all the way Johnson. He said he went a few miles. And I said, ah, it's okay. Wow. Oh, see somebody else walking there. So that's 2 of the 4, I'm assuming. Oh, there's 2 more, 3 people, 4 people, or 3. Look at that, nice. At least 2 less vehicles to worry about. Mr. Ridge will be heading up here in a little bit. Wow, that's so cool. Man, look and see how they make their own weather. Look at the clouds rolling down the mountain. Oh, wow. Hope you can see it on this. That is cool. Oh my goodness, that looks like something out of a movie. I have never seen nothing like that before in my life. CGI'd. That's real. Can y'all see that? I hope it shows up on here. Wow. I talked to some nice people there, and they were saying, yeah, the wind just gets worse. So, I'm not going to go all the way to Johnson Ridge today, but we'll probably, you know, go, like I said, hopefully go 2.5 miles total at least. Go at least 5 miles. Oh, there's another big paw print. Yeah, that one you can pretty much, all right, come on, hang on, get back here. There it is. Yeah, wow. Let's see if it shows it there pretty, yeah, there we go. Yeah. People walking by and I even seen them. I asked the other guy, I told the other guy I asked about seeing any wildlife, and the first guy was like, no. I was like, I've seen prints, that's 2 now. I didn't ask him though. But, oh, look at that. At least the wind beat in my back coming back, so that's good. Love this. Time I come back, it's always different. You know, the views, the scenery, between the weather, the clouds, the vegetation at the time of year for the seasons. I want to see these meadows when it's blooming, like in May and June. Look at them on Mount Rainier too. Blue Sky Loop, or Skyrim Trail, whatever it's called. Skyline Loop Trail, that's it. Dang, found it. Sorry about that. And get my sinuses all cleared out. Oh man. Yeah, I could have sat at home or stayed around and done stuff in town. Or drive just over 2 hours today. I'll be driving a lot more, probably about 5 or 6, 7, 8 hours tomorrow total. And that's alright, because then I can just relax, and I am going to go work out. I said I was going to work out last week and I didn't. But I am going to work out boxing Tuesday. This Tuesday and next Tuesday. And then I'm done boxing till November. Like I said, I did it mainly just for pick up the slack, extra exercise, and also, I fought gun gloves, but that was 95, so it's like riding a bike. You don't forget it, but it gets rusty. Yeah, so yeah, that's why I'm not getting in. I ain't getting in the ring. I ain't fighting. There's no money in it. I got nothing to prove. But I promise you, shoot, 3 rounds, Most people in my weight class, shit, I might be going on 52. But I bet on me before I bet on them. I know what I can do. Give me the time and effort, but like I said, I ain't doing that because I don't have to. You can't really pay me enough at this point in my life to do it. I mean, I could, I would, to prove a point, but it better be in the 6 figures at least. Nobody's gonna pay that, so I won't ever have to worry about that. Oh man, I think I climbed down this last time, if I remember correctly. Down over here. Oh man, see some tracks. Definitely look like a big old track. Yeah, look at that. You make your assumptions about that yourselves, people. I am but merely the vessel. I'm just showing you what I see. Speaking of which, let me start looking around a little more. Oh, I see some duty. Oh, yeah, here's the steps. Time to get a workout. All right. Well, should we do the stairs? Let's do the stairs. All right. You know what? I don't think those are stairs. It might be natural stairs, but I ain't doing that. No. I'm gonna stay on here. Yeah, I don't trust that. Nope. Like I said, I don't have my. Well, I got the all trails, but I ain't worried about that. If I stay on this trail, especially, I know it's come straight out. Go out one way, you come back in one way, or you go in one way, you come back out one way. If you don't deviate, it's pretty simple. Always look around behind you so you can see the Coldwater Visitor Center up there. Ooh, big old volcanic rock here. Alright. I got something for my sinuses. Oh, nice. Oh, but yeah. Start making a plan for your life. Short, mid, long term. Make goals. Start making positive changes in your life. Beneficial ones. Don't like stuff about you, change it slowly but steadily. Keep working on yourself every day, and I promise it will take. But you got to, have discipline. Self-discipline, self-reliance, self-accountability, and self-judgment. Like true judgment. Now, don't overjudge yourself. Don't be too harsh on yourself. We are on our, trust me. I know I am my own worst critic, but I've been working on that. And you know what? It's taken. So I'm very happy and content with who and what I am in life. My station here. I wasn't happy where I was a few years ago, so I did something about it. And now no matter what's going on in the world, whether it's peace or war, I'm gonna be okay. I can promise you that, because I'm not just a survivor. No, I'm done just surviving and living. No, I thrive. This is my life. I'm not gonna let any outside factors dictate my quality of life anymore. I stay in my lane, but I got mirrors all around me. I see everything. And I promise you get in my lane, I will run you over, because I got a tank and I stop for no one. I don't care about anybody's values and beliefs, customs, and, your personal or religious. I just don't care. Your culture, I don't care. You keep that shit to yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that. Heck, I'm not shoving the way I live down or how I believe and think down people's throats. On here, yeah, because I got that right. But I used to, be like everybody else, argue like a retard. But I don't argue with people more. Yeah, I will talk with people that are like-minded, and we have discussions, civilized discussions. I'm not going to talk to animals acting like animals, and then they get pissed off when you call them animals. Well, you don't want to be called an animal? Well, quit acting like an animal. It's that simple. Like I said, I use the truth, not as a shield. No, I weaponized it. I use it as a sledgehammer. And the truth's going to hurt. That's the only way people are going to remember the truth nowadays. You can't tell people the truth with subtleties and being nice. No, you got to shatter their whole way of thinking. And even then, they're still too stupid to put 2 and 2 together. 2 and 2 equals potato, duh. Because that's what I was told to think. You go on and think that way. I'll be a free thinker for the rest of my life. I don't need nobody to tell me how to think. I don't need no AI to think for me. I'm not lazy. I don't want nobody to deliver my food and stuff to me. Other than like groceries and going out, other than pizza, I'll never order. Wow. Like my weekly groceries from a store, or just food in general. Unless it's a special occasion like for work or pizza delivery, I'll never ever do that. It's just lazy. Just throwing your money away just because you're so freaking lazy. People have made careers, try to make careers and professions out of part-time gigs. And the quote-unquote essential people that were, what the hell? Not only essential people or medical people having to be at work, and government and emergency personnel. Please fire EMS. Unless you flip goddamn burgers, you're not essential. Hell, you're obsolete anyway. I'm looking forward to when they automate fast food. Oh yeah. Bye-bye. Good luck finding some other meaningful job. Or not meaningful, excuse me, menial job. Wow. Nice. Yeah, good menial job there where you could bitch and moan and complain about making 15, 20 bucks an hour. Be a goddamn high school dropout. And don't get me wrong, I ain't knocking high school dropouts. Like, if you don't want, education's not the way, but if you don't mind, you'll get the trade. Yeah. Oh yeah, I respect those people. But if you're $100,000 in debt for some dumbass philosophy degree, well, They won't be opening up any philosophy factories anytime soon. I can guarantee you that. You make poor choices, poor career decisions, lifelong decisions, and expect everybody to bail you out. That's not how it works, people. At least it ain't supposed to. Shoot, I chose to be an x-ray tech. I chose to, go to colleges that were cheaper. I chose a degree that I knew was going to be in demand. I looked, and of course I knew this anyway. But yeah. Darn it. That wind. Oh man, it's so beautiful. Look at that. Wow. But yeah, start making some good choices for yourselves. I don't know, y'all been watching this. Oh, I want to be this. I want to be that without any practicality. One hand and shit another. You tell me which one fills up faster, okay? That's just the truth. I wanted to be a baseball player. I wanted to be an astronaut. I want to be a lot of things. But when I grew up and it came time to make some real honest decisions, grown-up decisions, I chose to be an x-ray tech. And I chose to only have $13,000 in student loan debt. And I chose to pay it off. It's like I chose to pay everything else off. Other than the bankruptcy from the motorcycle wreck. But hey, that happens when you're 18 and no insurance. But I crawled my way back from nothing. Literally nothing. A lot of people don't want to have my life, and that's okay. I don't want a lot of other people's lives. I want my life. That's it. That's all you can ask for. I don't know about y'all, but I choose to be happy every day. Wake up. Wow, look at that. Come out and be able to see and experience this. I want to be able to experience this. Oh, wow, look at that. That just don't look real. My cousin Brian, this is for you if you're watching this. This is why I came down here when I was talking to you this morning. Yeah. That is just awesome. But yeah, start making positive changes in your life, thinking positive, not expecting perfection, progress. Progress, not perfection. That's the mentality you need. And stay with it. 2 steps forward, 3 steps forward, half a step, 1 step back. You're not perfect. But do moderation. Start cutting back. Like, if you're overweight, cut back on pork. I tell you what, you cut back on sodas and start cutting back on the sweets and portions, and you'll see how far that goes. And you'll see how quickly that goes. And quit snacking at night. We got one life to live, and as far as I'm concerned, this is it. You're born, you live, you die. So when I'm on my deathbed or when my time's up, I get mauled by a bear or die now. Hey, at least I'm doing what I love. I'm doing what makes me happy. But so far, so good. I said, chance favors the prepared mind. That's my motto. I stick by it, I promise you that. Oh man. Other than the wind, but you know what? The wind's helped out. About ready to take my cap off. I've been going uphill for a bit and got some more uphill to go up. And that's okay. Oh, let's get a panorama here. Look at that. Wow. Alright, I think that's enough for now. I'm going to get on up top side here. Maybe say some video. Do a hyperlapse with some shorts. Anyway, that wind's kicking it. But anyway, y'all get out there and enjoy nature. If I see anything interesting, I'll post more videos. But anyway, y'all take care. Live your best life possible. Later.